Alright, let's craft a script that's both informative and engaging, optimized for text-to-speech and built to keep viewers hooked for a full 10 minutes. Here's the script based on the provided content, adhering to all requirements. Have you ever wondered what truly makes a relationship tick? Is it just about finding someone you're attracted to, or is there something deeper, something more profound at play? Today, we're diving into the core ingredients of successful partnerships, exploring how to build connections that last, and understanding the subtle dynamics that can make or break a relationship. First, let's talk about the foundation, effortless communication. This isn't just about talking, it's about a natural flow of conversation, a space where ideas and feelings easily exchange. Consider Sarah and Mark, who could talk for hours about anything and everything. Their conversations, free of pressure and full of laughter, built a rock-solid base for their relationship. Now, imagine the opposite, a relationship where communication feels forced, like pulling teeth. You find yourself constantly overthinking your words, afraid of causing conflict. It's exhausting. Think about how often you see that over time. Next up, intellectual stimulation is a crucial element. Think of it as the mental workout for your relationship. It keeps things fresh and exciting. Partners who can engage in intellectual exchange, debate ideas, and learn from each other tend to experience a deeper, more fulfilling connection. For example, John and Emily love discussing current events, books, and philosophies. Their intellectual curiosity kept their relationship constantly evolving. Now, let's consider shared values. This is the bedrock upon which you build your future. Do you share similar beliefs about family, finances, and the world? A significant difference in values can create a constant source of friction, and eventually, break up any relationship. Consider a couple where one partner values saving money and the other constantly spends it. Do you see how that could get old? But wait, there's a catch. Some relationships thrive because of a mutual appreciation for each other, for your differences and how they can enhance each other. Imagine two people from different backgrounds who celebrate each other's heritage, learning from each other and growing together. That's the essence of mutual respect. This is about recognizing each other's worth and valuing their opinions, even when you disagree. Now, for contrast, imagine a scenario where one partner constantly dismisses the other's feelings or belittles their dreams. How long would that connection truly last? Another vital component is emotional understanding. This means being able to empathize with your partner's feelings, providing support and comfort when they need it most. This builds a deep emotional connection. Think of it as the glue that binds everything together. Now, how about the opposite? Let's say one partner avoids emotional discussions or shuts down when their partner opens up. That's not a recipe for success. We must also understand the concept of nurturing over time. Relationships aren't static, they evolve. They require constant care and attention, like tending to a garden. Think about how you must pay attention and show your partner you are acknowledge and respect. If you do this, you will find that your relationship can encourage open dialogue. Now here's where it gets interesting. We can't talk about relationships without delving into what can potentially hinder them. One of the major pitfalls is superficiality. Relationships built on appearances, quick attractions, or material gains are often shallow and fleeting. Remember, beauty fades, and material things can be lost. Another problem area? Over-reliance on intellect. While intellectual stimulation is important, if it overshadows emotional connection and empathy, it can be damaging. If you are over the top on discussing ideas, there must be time to enjoy each other. It must be an emotionally deep connection. Have you ever felt like your partner is more interested in winning an argument than understanding your feelings? Now, take a look at our next topic, avoidance of conflict. Avoiding tough conversations may seem easier in the short term, but it will eventually lead to resentment and unresolved issues. These issues can then lead to major disagreements in the future. So, how do we navigate all this? The truth is that several other aspects influence a relationship. To get the most from a relationship, you must plan practical dates. You must learn about planetary placements. You must be passionate and expressive about how you feel. Let's say, for example, you get a job that pays more than you thought it would. That can influence your relationship in a positive way. Now, imagine that your partner doesn't have a job. This changes things. You must always remember relationship context differentiation. What works for one couple might not work for another. Now here's a quick question. What single thing do you believe is the most crucial factor in a successful relationship? Let me know in the comments. Now here's where it gets interesting. There are so many things to discuss. We must always prioritize communication to share interests. You must appreciate differences. You must be direct and assertive in how you speak to each other. You must not avoid discussions, but rather you must discuss any issues openly. Then, you must ask clarifying questions so you can understand. Remember to create an environment where both feel heard. Now, here's an interesting perspective from a viewer. My partner and I try to schedule regular check-ins to discuss how we're feeling about our relationship. It's been a game changer. Now, I'd like to share another comment. I think small gestures of affection like giving compliments and expressing appreciation are the key to a lasting relationship. Now, let's dive deeper into the practical steps you can take. First, learn your partner's love language. Does your partner feel most loved through words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, or physical touch? Tailor your actions to resonate with their needs. Secondly, make an effort to make time for non-intellectual activities. Sometimes, you just need to laugh, have fun, and connect on a purely emotional level. It's important to be vulnerable and share your feelings openly. This fosters intimacy and trust. Another significant element? Practice active listening. Pay attention to what your partner is saying, both verbally and non-verbally. Ask follow-up questions to show that you are listening and try to reflect on what they say. This confirms that you understand and builds a deeper connection. Consider the importance of sharing hobbies, like hiking or dancing. These are practical steps that you can take. Engage in deeper conversations, where you explore each other's values, dreams, and fears. Now, a quick question. What's your favorite way to show appreciation to your partner? Share it below. And now, for one last point, cultivate harmony and mutual appreciation. This isn't about avoiding conflict, it's about navigating disagreements constructively and with respect. Seek to learn about your partner's perspective, even if you don't agree. The true magic happens when you are able to cultivate mutual growth as partners. I'll let you in on a little secret. One thing that has helped me and my partner is that we make sure to have a natural rapport. You must always feel that the connection you are making is going to be long-lasting. How can you encourage open communication so you can build your best relationship? Now, remember the mid-video tease? Well, I promised you a relationship secret. The best piece of advice is to make sure to fostering affection. Now, this is what you need to create a lasting bond. You must show empathy and compassion and be intense and passionate. One of the best qualities in a relationship is to be imaginative and compassionate. The best way to do this is to cultivate intellectual stimulation, and you will find increased compatibility to get enhanced creativity. Remember, love is a journey, not a destination. With effort, understanding, and a willingness to grow, you can build a relationship that is strong, resilient, and deeply fulfilling. In conclusion, building a successful relationship is a multifaceted process. It's about cultivating effortless communication, fostering intellectual stimulation, and embracing shared understanding. Remember to listen, respect, and grow together. Now, if you found this video helpful, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more relationship insights, tips, and strategies. Here, we discuss everything from personal growth to relationship building. So if you want to build stronger, deeper connections, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, and then you will be one of the first to be notified.